everybody, it's Kelly, and I am back with another layout, and I'm going to scrapbook some pictures from my trip to visit my mom for her birthday last November. I'm starting with some really bold paper, this polka dot paper from the Bella Boulevard Time to Travel collection, and that's where most of this is coming from. The orange paper that I'm going to mount these photos on is the Backroads paper, and I often think of like terracotta when I'm thinking about Arizona, so that is one of the reasons I popped this off, the orange on it. And then there's also quite a bit of blue in these photos, and orange and blue are complementary colors, so they always work together. Sorry guys. Anyway, so that's kind of the start of the layout and my philosophy behind what I'm doing here. Now I did, even though I've only have 2 photos, I did cut that orange paper to go all the way across because I did have in mind that I wanted to do some sort of title or embellishment cluster there. So I'm using die cuts from the Time to Travel, and they're the ephemera icons and the ephemera words and tags. And I can't tell you which is which, honestly. I just kind of added them on and added them in, and they're very similar. Like lots of them have, both packs have suns in, and both packs have geotags. And I love that map too because it's dimensional. It's like as if you had folded a map in thirds. So I thought that was really fun. So I'm adding all those pieces in. Now I'm going into my puffy stickers here and kind of playing around with maybe using some of those. I haven't found quite the right one yet. I'm just really liking, you know, the suitcase idea. I visit my mom at least once a year, and often for her birthday, so my pictures look a lot the same. We almost always go to this beautiful garden that has those ceramic totems and vases and lots of cacti and floral. But it's beautiful every time, so I take those pictures, and then my mom and I often we'd have what we call porch time, which was an old thing when we lived in a place that had a porch, but we're having a little cocktail there. All right, adding in some more that Adventure Seekers die cut there. And then this blue alphabet here that I'm going to use is from Ellie Studios, and it's Jane is the title of the font, so the Jane alphabet stickers. So I'm going to justify these as far to the right as I can go there. And I did think about using the puffy stickers, but they're a little bit bigger, the puffy alphas, because there's one in almost the same color, or at least I have one. They may not be available anymore. But these fit just a little bit better because they were a little smaller. And I decided to just, because the Arizona across the top would have looked like it was falling off, if that makes any sense. Because there would have been nothing to, quote, support it. So that's why it's just AZ 2023. I'm adding in these enamel dots from Altenew. It's the Lapis Lazuli colorway. Again, further emphasizing that blue, the complement of the blue and the orange. I was if you're newer, you may not know this, but I was an interior design major and actually worked in the industry for, I don't know, 7 or 8 years, I guess, before I became a buyer for department stores and then eventually became a massage therapist, which is an interesting road to have traveled, but I love what I do now. I always tell people, when you love what you do, you never work another day. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm showing you what I do with my extra photos. So I have these photo sleeves from Hobby Lobby. They're 6 up, so 6 on each side. And they come in both portrait and landscape versions. And because I'm taking photos with my iPhone a lot, I end up using the portrait one a lot, but I still do have some of the landscape ones because occasionally I have more landscape photos. So what I did is I took some more of that orange paper And I'm just adding die cuts in from the packs here to kind of pull something together. That 3x4 card is just a miscellaneous card I have had for years. I don't even remember where it came from, but I'm glad to have it used, and I thought it worked really, really well. And I like the yes, just because we're having a good time. And you can really see more of those totems. Artists take like china pieces and cups and saucers and plates and all sorts of things and make these beautiful totems. And they have them they have them in this park all the time, but then they'll do themed ones. So in this particular case, I was there right after Halloween. My mom's birthday is not too far after Halloween, so there's a Halloween totem there. And some of them were new. We were talking on that, she and I were talking about that, so that's why I took some of these pictures, even though I've taken pictures of the totems before, because I saw some that I did not recognize from the past couple of years. This park is so cool. We love to go to it, and then usually we'll have lunch and then read for a while. Lots of just fun little just pieces there. You know, I gave myself a journaling card, and that page will sit right across from the page on the left, because when I do this, I set these pages in between the two 12 by 12 scrapbook pages. I'm adding in some more puffy stickers. So I forgot to say I have puffy stickers on that left page where there's a flower and there's a little cacti guy there. There's a flower on the right page too. I wanted to use up my cacti because I had just a couple left and wanted to use them up. So I have those two done. Added in some twine from the Paper Studio, which is Hobby Lobby's version of that. And now I have 2 spaces on the back. So I'm just using these for areas of embellishment. You know, it's fun to use some of these. A lot of times I run out of paper and have embellishments left, which I'm still okay with, but if I can use more up, that's lovely. So sort of, you know, travel-y themes here. Relax. I'm just kind of playing around with what can I find here. And there are some flowers in this park. Oh, you can see that really cool stone too that somebody made. They have some of those there as well. This is just the coolest park. So, and these don't, you know, it doesn't take me that long. I think this whole thing was about 45 minutes for everything. And considering that I had 4 little cards to embellish as well, that's not so bad for a 2-page layout for me. Usually they're around 35 or 40 minutes for 2-pagers. Adding in some more puffy stickers there with a globe and a cactus right there, and then I've got a camera on the other side, and again those are from the Bella Boulevard Time to Travel collection, where most of my product is coming from here. So there you go. So now you see what I do when I have extra photos or I want more breathing room on a page or pages. In this case, I wanted to do that because I wanted to use a really bright, bold pattern paper. All right, and there you go. Here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you are well, and I'll be back with another layout soon. Bye, everybody.